Hey 12s! Something really strange is going down in Seattle, and if you blink, you're gonna miss the craziest twist of this training camp. A move during practice left fans completely puzzled. 3 unexpected decisions from the coaching staff shifted the entire vibe in Renton, and it looks like there's no turning back now. We've got a player popping out of nowhere, a position switch that's raising eyebrows all around, and a totally off-the-wall replacement after a serious injury that no one saw coming. But what's really going on behind the scenes? Is it just the usual camp experimenting, or is something much bigger taking shape under the radar in this brand new Seahawks era? Stick with me till the end to get the full picture, and don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe, and turn on the bell, because this preseason is starting to smell like a historic turning point in Seattle. Let's kick things off with Christian Haynes, the guard taken in the 3rd round of this year's draft, who came in with a ton of hype and expectation. He came out of UConn with 5 years of college experience, dominating most matchups even if the competition wasn't always elite. Despite UConn's rough seasons from 2018 to 2023, Haynes stood out with his strength, technique, and football IQ. He's also built like a true pro, balanced, sturdy, and everything you want in an offensive lineman who's ready to take on the next level. But his rookie year in the NFL was weird. He started off rotating at right guard with Anthony Bradford, who was struggling. In the first 10 weeks, he played 164 snaps. After that, practically vanished. He only appeared in 3 of the last 7 games. It was like he disappeared from the roster. Now, with Mike McDonald running the show, things are changing, and they're changing fast. After the 4th practice of training camp on Saturday, July 26th, the new head coach dropped a bombshell in an interview on the Seahawks official website. Christian Haynes is in the mix for the starting center job. Yeah, you heard that right. A guy who's never played center in his life is now being tested at the most cerebral and demanding spot on the offensive line. According to McDonald, Haynes started snapping at the end of minicamp, and the competition is rolling into camp. Right now, Olu Oluwatimi and Jalen Sundell are ahead of him, but Haynes is still in the fight. That tells us 2 things right away. First, the coaching staff sees real versatility in him, and second, the team is still searching for a solid answer after Connor Williams retired midseason last year. Let's not forget, Haynes lost ground at the end of last season to rookie Seattle Seahawks, who took over at right guard after Bradford got hurt. But now it's a whole new ball game. The battle between Bradford, Haynes, and Seahawks for that right guard spot is heating up again. And Haynes was, by far, the most valued OL Seattle drafted this year. That means even if he doesn't win the center job, his versatility could lock him into a roster spot, especially once the injuries start piling up like they always do in a long, grueling NFL season. But if you think it's just the offense dealing with some crazy shifts, just wait till you hear what's happening on defense. It might be even more surprising. There's a new name making waves, and if he keeps this up, he could be the sleeper pick to crack the 53-man roster. Remember this name, Jared Ivey. No exaggeration, he was one of the biggest shocks of the 2024 draft. The guy went completely undrafted. That's right! Even with solid production at Ole Miss, 7 sacks, 10.5 tackles for loss, and a 3rd-team All-SEC nod, no team called his name. But Bleacher Report's already saying it loud and clear, Ivey's the undrafted free agent with the best shot to make Seattle's roster this year. Why? He's got the perfect frame to line up either on the edge or inside. He's that hybrid tweener build that can mess with offenses in multiple looks. It's the kind of player modern defenses crave. Some scouts questioned his athleticism. Lance Zierlein at NFL.com said his frame looked a little awkward and that he lacked balance in contact. But despite the critiques, Ivey's shown steady improvement, solid effort, and technical growth over the years. Matt Holder from Beer even believes he can become a reliable 2-down player with starter upside while still on his rookie deal, especially in even fronts and heavier sets. That means if the Seahawks go with a heavier D-line setup, 2 big Ds and DTs up front, Ivy could be a legit asset stopping the run and pushing the pocket from the interior. Of course, he's still got to prove it when the games start. But in practice, he's showing up with power, technique, and hunger. He's locked in. So keep your eyes peeled. 12s, this dude could shock a lot of people if he keeps trending this way. Now, check this out. The next one sounds like something out of a movie script. And of course, it had to happen with the Seahawks. Just 2 days after Kenny McIntosh reportedly tore his ACL, the team placed him on injured reserve and brought in a replacement that nobody saw coming at all. His name? DK Kaufman. And here's the twist, he was a safety. That's right. The dude spent his whole college career as a defender and return specialist at Vanderbilt, Auburn, and NC State. Never played a single snap at RB in college. And now, he's officially in the mix to fight for a backfield spot on the Seahawks roster. He earned his shot during rookie minicamp as a tryout guy and stood out big time. He's 5 feet 10 inches, 203 pounds, fast and strong. In 2024, he averaged 31 yards per return on 15 returns. That's a serious number. Back in high school, he had some experience as a running back and averaged over 12 yards per carry. The coaching staff saw something they liked and decided to take a bold chance. With McIntosh out, Seattle needed depth, not a replacement for Kenneth Walker or Zach Charbonnet, but someone who could help round out the bottom of the roster. Kaufman's battling for a deep roster spot, RB5 or RB6, and right now, he's competing with George Holani, Damian Martinez, and Jacardia Wright. The competition is tough, but he's not backing down. The plan is to carry 3 backs on the active roster and stash 2 on the practice squad. If Kaufman keeps making plays on special teams, he could lock one of those down and prove he belongs at the NFL level. All of this shows how Seattle's doubling down on versatility and developing young talent this training camp. They're not afraid to shake things up. Christian Haynes getting reps at center, Jared Ivey climbing the ladder on the D-line, and DK Kaufman flipping his whole role to survive in the NFL. It's a bold strategy from the coaching staff, and Mike McDonald's making it crystal clear that no one spot is safe. Everyone's gotta earn it. The mission is simple, compete. And when competition gets fierce, the roster gets better. That could be the difference maker once the season kicks off. Now I want to hear from you 12s. Do you think Haynes has what it takes to become a starter? Can Ivy really carve out a role in such a stacked pass rush group? And what about Kaufman? Does he have a shot at sticking as a converted RB? Drop your thoughts in the comments, 12s. Let's talk about it. And while you're here, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on that bell, because here, the news always hits first. Let's show the power of the 12s like never before. Go Hawks!